When we first talked about fasting, we knew it's something that wouldn't be easy, not necessarily something we looked forward to, but knew it's something God asked us to do.
I was pretty nervous the first time I did it. I wasn't sure what to, it felt a little bit out of my control, and the Lord was gonna do something in it, I knew, but I didn't really completely understand what all fasting was.
It kind of seemed big to me, really, that we would get to partner in a way with the Lord that some of the great leaders of the Bible and Jesus got to partner.
I never really had done any fasting growing up, and it seemed like, I don't know, it was like, so am I trying to manipulate God or trying to get to the core reason of why?
I didn't feel a lot of fear or anything the first few times, but then it was actually when the Lord got a hold of my heart and started showing me that through different events that this isn't something I'm supposed to do on my own. It's supposed to be a denying my flesh, not doing it in my flesh. It started to get harder, but it was better.
I would say I was concerned just because it was one of those things that takes discipline, and am I going to fail in this discipline like I feel like I've done, in other areas.
As we go throughout the year, there's so many things that pulls us away from God. Material things, just life. And fasting's really been a way to help draw us back to the Lord and His will in our life.
Fasting's really changed my prayer life, and I think before I was always certain times of the day that I prayed. I prayed in the morning, I prayed even before I went to bed. But when I was fasting, I found I prayed more during the day. I thought about it those meal times. Oh, I should be praying. The Lord wants me to pray, but that's why I'm fasting, because I want to hear from Him.
I feel like He's brought a lot of healing in our marriage and a lot of healing in my heart, and that has been, I know without a doubt, has been a result of fasting and prayer, doing that on a routine basis.
And I can struggle with anxiety, and I will admit that while it's still present, I just have a completely different perspective and way of handling it with the Lord when I'm fasting. I have a completely different mindset, and that's really, really freeing.
I believe I've been most of my life caught up in what I was supposed to do, the next best thing I was supposed to do, whether it be in my job or at home or having kids. I came to a point where I was just okay where God had me and what He had me doing, and that I was going to be okay right where He had me.
Fasting is giving up something valuable for a spiritual purpose. I believe that fasting releases things from the Lord that outside of fasting, they just don't happen. Every year, Castine Church does a 21-day church-wide fast to reconnect our church with Christ. For more information about how to join us in fasting, prayer, and devotions during the fast, go to castine.church/fast. We hope you will join us for this amazing experience with our God.